As we recognize Hispanic Heritage Month, we are seeing posts about how it can also be considered Latino, Chicano, or Latinx. News 8's Abby Alford takes a look at how self-identities change over time and the importance of recognizing someone's connection to their heritage.
We often use Latino, Latinx, Chicano, Mexican, Hispanic interchangeably. But within that group, there are several cultures and how people personally identify. We're seeing the inclusive word Latinx in place of Latinos, Hispanics, Mexicanas, Chicanos, but some find it offensive.
This is what we're going out and focusing our outreaches on the Latinx, which are, call us Latinos.
Others are not ready to connect with Latinx.
I personally identify as Latina.
By the way, Latinx is not easily pronounced in Spanish, so it's referred to as Latine.
For myself, it's not something that I have yet to identify with, but I'm open to using it for someone who's more comfortable identifying with Latinx.
Let's take a look at the roots of these identities. Latino is someone from Latin America origin or descent. Latino is male and Latina is female, and Latinx is a gender-neutral or alternative to the gender-based language. Those who identify as Hispanic are from Mexico, Central and South Americas, and the Caribbean.
Some people from New Mexico, they will self-identify as Spanish.
Often you hear older generations self-identify as Mexican, which is someone from Mexico, and Chicana or Chicana is an American of Mexican origin or descent, and Chicana X is gender neutral.
When we're talking about identity, we need to keep in mind that these are social constructions.
Cal State San Marcos Spanish and linguistics professor Dr. Michelle Ramos Pellicia says self-identities are fluid, meaning over time we self-review and express it in a different way.
I used to identify as Chicana, and then I understood it was like much more of like a political kind of undertone.
What we can take from this is that self-identities may change over time, but there's a deeply rooted pride in our heritage.
And instead of imposing a label, we can ask, how do you self-identify? Or how would you like to be identified?
In Barrio Logan, I'm Abby Alford, News 8.